Gentleman from Easton, Representative Dunsby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also urge support of this amendment. The town of Easton established its zoning regulations in the 40s, mostly 3-acre lots. And there's a reason for that. 90% of the town of Easton is public water supply watershed. Much of the rain that lands on Easton, and Reading is similar too, much of the land that lands in Easton comes out of the faucets in Bridgeport, comes out of the faucets in Fairfield, comes out of the faucets all the way down 95 toward the New York border. As a matter of fact, the town of Easton, the zoning commission recently denied a high-density housing development on the basis of protection of the public drinking supply watershed. That went to court, and the rejection was upheld. It strikes me, Mr. Speaker, that just last week we were discussing a new state water plan, which talks about how important it is to preserve drinking water in the state of Connecticut. And yet here we are making a proposal which say zoning commissions can't do that. They can't look out for public drinking water. Now there is some provision here about the water supply, but the town of Easton is on that list. Who's ever making up that list isn't bothering to look at what percentage of watershed towns are. So this is a bill. I support the amendment, but the underlying bill, which that would amend, would be very deleterious to the drinking water in Connecticut. It's a bad environmental bill. I do support adoption of the amendment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, sir. The gentleman from Pomfret.